I had some good news to tell you. I did have, and I still do, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. Um, while my mom was here, my cousin Steve was taken to the hospital. So we waited because we didn't know, we waited to find out news of what was going on. And then when my wife was taking my mom home, we found out, they were already left. I found out that my cousin is dying. They didn't think he would make it throughout the night, but on Facebook so far, I haven't seen anything. I'm kind of, I don't know, I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't want to bother anybody, and so I'm not gonna sit there and ask. I'm just kind of waiting to see what people are saying. What they're gonna say. I don't know. Anyway, when I was younger, we were very close, me and Steve. And for a while there, it's kind of weird. I even made a video, talking about how I called him dad. He was older than me, and he was like a dad. He was there when my father wasn't around, and he would take me places. My mom would allow him. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be smoking in this video. This should be the only one I'll smoke in, but um, I don't know. I can't eat. I called him my Uncle Steve. Called him, my. I called him Dad, and he had no problem with that. I went with him, camping, and he used to collect metal and sell it in Kansas City, and he would take me with him, and oh, it was awesome. And whenever he showed up, it was like I was so excited. It was like a special treat. I wanted him around in my life more, but it just didn't happen. I mean, as he got older and I got married and we first moved here in this house, he had no place to go, and so I told him he could come here. So he took his trailer. It was a big camper thing, or what do you want to call it? RV, or whatever you want to call it. It was pretty big. You drove it, it wasn't actually attached. I don't think it was. Well, it's been so long ago. I can't remember if it was attached to the truck. Yeah, I think it was attached to the truck. Yeah. So anyway, he stayed here for a couple months in my driveway, and we hooked up electric and stuff and water. Anyway, that was really exciting to have him actually living here. But then eventually he had to leave and stuff like that, and eventually he couldn't work anymore. He had had so many different jobs. Like one job he had was cutting branches. So he was like wherever you trim trees. So he went from town to town, working for a company and doing that. That was pretty scary watching him get up there in the trees because I got to see him do that. And I don't know, he seemed to love the job, but he's had so many different kind of jobs, and he could rebuild engines himself. So he was working on his truck all the time, and I got to help him, and that was really cool. But anyway, he is an alcoholic. He has been drinking for many years, hard stuff, not just beer. We're talking about hard stuff, and his organs are shutting down because of that. The last time that I saw him was at the wedding reception, my sister's wedding reception, and I got to hug him, and I could feel all his bones. It was like he wasn't eating or something. I mean, I don't know. But the time before that, when I went to go to his house and visit with Chelsea and Peyton, was the same thing. I could feel his bones when I hugged him. He was so light. And at the wedding reception, he was in a wheelchair. He'd never been in a wheelchair before. And he said to my mom, I was sitting next to him, and luckily I got some pictures. But he said to my mom, I think I'm going to die soon, is what he said. And my mom says, uh, well, I hope that doesn't happen for a very long time. And that was just like what? I don't know, a month or two ago. I don't know how long ago the reception was. Probably a month ago. So right now, he's dying. They didn't think he would make it through the night. So I haven't been really watching any videos, and I'm sorry. I'm just In fact, I couldn't make videos. Every time I tried, it just couldn't make it. So I don't know when I'm going to finish. I got videos already made, actually, and I need to edit them. I did force myself to get my wife's video up on You Got Mounster with Peyton. I did get that all done and put up there. But I'm probably going to take a couple of days break. I'm not sure. I just don't feel good. You know what I mean? Just my stomach's in knots, and I'm down at 206 though from 209, so that's good. But I had some good news. I had some really wonderful news, and I will tell you. But I wanted that to be its own video, and I made some videos of my mom, and I can't believe he's going. I mean, there's nothing they can do for him. He's going right now. They induce sleep or whatever, so everybody's visiting him, but he's not awake. He's not awake. Probably because of pain. They want to keep him out of pain. I've known him for so long, and my on my bucket list was to shoot a real gun, and he had a couple, and he let me and my wife shoot them, and I even videotaped it, and I took pictures, and I put the pictures on Facebook, and relatives told him, and I told him I was going to do it ahead of time. He had no problem with that, but then he called me up and said, please don't have any of those videos or pictures on any of the websites. Don't put them on the internet. And I said, okay. I love him and I respect him, and so I took them off. Videos I never put up, but so odd. He knew I was going to do that, and he knows how much I love him and care about him. For a long time I thought he was actually my uncle, and I called him Uncle Steve, and then I called him Dad, but I didn't even know he really was my cousin because of the age difference, I guess. And no one mentioned it. They let me go ahead and just call him Dad or call him Uncle, and really he's my cousin. Everybody's there at the hospital visiting him. I didn't get to go because I'm here with the kids, and Chelsea works all day on these 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, so I know I'm not going to see him ever again. But part of me really doesn't want to. I want to see him the way I saw him last, and I did take some pictures. All right, this video is long enough. I had to make this video real quick because I don't think I can make any other videos until I talk about this one. I'm not even going to edit this one. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I really appreciate it, and God bless.